EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it up across the 20. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice to the encore. If you know, you know.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. First down, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk, 31 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Here's Cohen now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
Patterson on the carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
A gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Now Trubisky on first down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Trubisky's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Robinson.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. It's a gain of 4, and it gets them the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears.
80, Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10-10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Man open left side, it's Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Bears set.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The running back. Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
The end of the first quarter with the score Cardinals 14, Bears 7.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down at 4. Trubisky into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the turnover, here's Murray. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
The ball carrier.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Move, 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 move. Man, move it. You gotta get that.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
On first down, Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They run with Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Patterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. This is a quick pass from Trubisky, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Darnell Mooney.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
17-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, it's Patterson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Eddie Pinheiro.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. but they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Bears
Point
14.
after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
14-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
It got his man complete. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
On second down, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. And here's a handoff out of the gun. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
3rd and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Drake. He finds an opening past the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
For a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Running for the shotgun with Drake.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Jackson brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Murray. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to Drake. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going for it. Hits Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going.
Touchdown, Chicago! Cordero Patterson, 61 yards, and the Bears get a bit closer. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game, now his second TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
Daniels on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Drake, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Operating from the gun, Murray. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you've got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had. Let's face it, when it's all said and done, they were one of 8 teams left with a chance to get to and win the Super Bowl. That's a pretty darn good season.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.